Capture the flag. Captured your flag. Captured your flag. Captured your flag. Enemy flag returned. 5 minutes remaining. Enemy flag returned. Captured your flag. captured your flag. Defeat.
Just unknown to me because I just assumed every single time somebody was in there was just going to guarantee
Like, no
drain a
matter
little
what.
faster or go back to the state of draining. But
Yeah.
we can evaluate that later as we got 40 seconds
Time to go to the box, Dave.
ITB
Yeah,
to
and
dig
ITB.
this one back and see, you know, can they push across the map?
And
Formal pushing back like this is actually a little scary.
This
He's
is an
playing
opportunity.
too far defensive. Now Formal is not going to be a factor during this flag run if this flag moves fast.
And they have to make
That's
this
the danger of playing too much defense.
Oh, they got to get that trade, and they do so. They're successful in that one. Chink's going to bring this one across. He's one shot, and he's secure. He's inside of blue util. He's got coverage. He needs his teammates there for some coverage to help him out now. But Wootum, he's waiting. Where's the push coming? He got Formal down low. He's got no one around him to help him out. He's surrounded by Optic members, but they're still going to push this flag anyway and get the second one in. And that's going to be a tied-up situation. We're going to OT right at the nick of time. Optic were right all over them, but could not stop them.
What an unexpected run as well. Like, as soon as you stop that very first sprint from them to run across the bridge, you're like,
Yeah.
all right, they're not going to do it again. But instead, ITB just committed. They had somebody that spawned, went right on their flag, somebody sprinted over from the util, and just met in the center and got that tying cap.
Yeah, very impressive stuff there from ITB to dig deep in that moment. But now they're going to need to find an even further level to dig to, because this is where Optic, in these clutch moments, they will punish you. You got 5 minutes to work with, but guess what? You got Trippy. He's got himself that BR as well as that overshield. It's going to be drained, sure, but that keeps it out of the hands of ITB. They're okay with that because they can continue to just push forward. Granted, they got to be mindful because it feels like the bandits are starting to heat up here for ITB.
Trippy still being a nuisance over here in the util. This is sometimes classic Optic play. Sometimes they'll toss the flag out, bait, go for that round of slays, and then get the new grab. But sometimes also, if they get those kills just like that, 3 down for ITV, and the flag
Big
continues
toss.
moving. Both Lucid and Trippy meeting on that flag. So the second that
This
Lucid
could be
was
it.
second Trippy was picked off, Lucid picks it up and continues with it.
Can he get there in time? He's got to go and move forward, and he manages to just push it through the end zone.
Slayer.
Gets that cap. 3-2. Optic go up 1-0 in this series. And just when he thought that ITB had them, they were nowhere near picking up that kill in order for them to stop that flag cap, and Lucid just march it on in. Granted, he died at the end, but boy, oh boy, he did everything right. Optic did everything right in that OT, and that is going to be all she wrote for map number 1. 3-2 in the count, Aquarius. We'll catch you guys for map number 2 right after this.
One remembers Assault, yeah.
That's right. That was my alias, Assault. Named myself after the mode. But now I do still do the competitive insights, and I also do game design as well. So starting to transition to that has been a fun and fulfilling.
And you got to work a lot on the updates that we're about to talk about. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of the stuff that has recently come out and the stuff we're going to talk about today, that's going to be stuff that I directly worked on.
Very cool. And
Yeah.
Colin, you mind?
Yeah, so my name is Colin.
Yeah.
I work at Skybox Labs, which is up in Vancouver. So I'm part of the engineering team that is working with John and Cleet to sort of, today we're going over gameplay in Sandbox, so the engineering team is supporting Cleet, either fixing bugs or adding little features, sort of to execute on the vision and what we want out of it. So yeah, that's what we're here to talk about.
Very cool. Well, thank you both for joining us. And thank you everyone for watching here in person and online. We are going to be focusing on our Sandbox update that launched with Operation FleetCom. So I know there's been speculation around anything else. We're just focused on things that we have touched on before. And we're going to dive into kind of the developer back-end stuff, share a little bit behind the scenes. So I'm excited to dive on in. We should have a PowerPoint prepped. spent a lot of time working on PowerPoint leading up to this event. Learned a few new things, which was really cool. But yeah, like Colin was saying, he's coming down from Vancouver, from our partners up at Skybox Labs, who have been doing a fantastic job helping us support Halo Infinite and have been working on Halo for quite some time now, almost 10 years since Halo 5.
Absolutely.
Super appreciative of all their efforts as we continue to make Halo
Slayer.
just great, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and shout out, I think we do have some Skybox representation, some Sandbox developer representation in the crowd today.
Oh,
so
very
yeah.
cool.
Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, appreciate people making the drive down to check it all out. But Sandbox overhaul, we touched a lot of different things with this.
Halfway to victory. Team nearing victory. Defeat.
Playing, you know, for one another here as well, right? Like Formal and Lucid kind of tag team a bit more, even though Formal did, you know, head down low, right, to give Lucid this control position here. He's still in a spot that they can respond in this area quick. Man, he got that stuck. Yes,
Wow.
he did. He stuck him right on the toenail. Sometimes you got to trim those, buddy. It's all right, though. Happens to the best of us. 36-29, they continue to add on to this one, and even with their best efforts, they got to take out this this Camo player, excuse me, which, and they are successful in removing him from the equation. I believe that was Camo there.
Yeah, they eliminated Camo. That's Jimbo taking out the Camo player. I didn't see exactly who it was from the Optic side, but Camo off the map, but still damage has been done. 7-point lead here for Optic Gaming. And there's also not that much time on the clock. We kind of lost track as like how slow it played at some early and middle parts, and we're getting to a spot where ITB, they don't have that much luxury of time. Yes, it's playing time still to like close this, but you can't just, if you make one bad push, you're almost just charging the rest of the time.
Yeah, you really are, and you cannot make that mistake against Optic. And with ITB now with shock rifle control, right? Yeah, like sure, you know, it's fine for them because they have a gun that, you know, Mighties have found a decent amount of success with. But you could tell, Dave, that like Optic aren't really like trying to turtle here. They're really just taking the fight to them where they know that they can because they have those advantages, and they're fine with these trades because the lead is so sizable. Playing great. Just really containing them. ITB just don't really seem to be able to break out of this at all, and every single time they do, they go into a fight with 50% shield, 70% shields, because Optic are just constantly tagging them, and all that time that just gets drained, all the, you know, the points where they get frustrated, and that's where you make mistakes, that's where Optic capitalizes on them. And with 9 kills left, Optic are pretty much on the border to do so.
At least the only silver lining there throughout the last exchange is that shock rifle's back on spawn. I feel like if ITB have any real chance here, they need to get a full new shock rifle and see what they can do. Get it back in the hands of Mighties. We saw what you could do at the very beginning of this game. Can he go on another miraculous run at the end? I would say it's not out of the question, but it's going to be difficult. Yeah,
I agree with that. Mighties did get possession of the gun just a little while ago, but the issue was he could not find any of the Optic members because they weren't making their, you know, the best little foreheads available to shoot. Which is always a tough one. And now that Formal's got this camo and he's just running around the map, he's got so much intel. He saw 3 players from ITB, and now he's gonna look to handle business up top. He'll get the stick too. The guy knew He was basically cooked from Jump Street. And 4 kills remaining. Optic Gaming are going to wrap this one up here with a pretty little bow. And ITB have to be so frustrated because they started this one off, Dave, so strongly and just crumbled in the mid game.
And they're just going to have to go back to the drawing board. We'll have to see what they can do here on game 3. I mean, just 2 more kills that Optic are going to be able to trade out. You know they're going to be holding some corners, making them difficult kills, either a melee trade or draw a player out from ITB out in the open that one of their teammates in Optic can just finish. There's the 49th. Where's the 50th? And there it is. Chick is going to be going down in control. Maybe not. That's what trying to get the finish. Does get it on to Chick. So that's going to be 50-41 for Optic, taking a commanding 2-0 lead in this series.
Yeah, very well done. Optic Gaming looked like they were in a position to potentially lose this Recharge Slayer game. But in that mid game, man, they dug deep. Big camo grabs, big shock rifle.
Enemy flag returned. Stronghold. Your flag. Enemy team scoring. Enemy team scoring. Enemy team scoring. Enemy halfway to victory. Enemy team scoring. 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 Defeat.
And I love the structure I'm seeing from FaZe. This is very methodical. They are thinking about every flag run. It is not just being pulled willy-nilly. They're not just trying to force it across the map. Instead, they are gaining control. They are putting players in particular positions so this flag can move. And now Snakebite's going to continue it with the overshield. This is going to be 3 back-to-back flags from FaZe. This is incredible.
Putting on a capture the flag clinic here on Aquarius. Snakebite continues his reign of terror. Faced with 2 members of Cloud9, he's put down. Renegade will fall as well. So now an opportunity for Cloud9 to push forward. All 4 dead for FaZe Clan.
It's a lot to do. 7 minutes to try and get back into this game for Cloud9. And even though they were able to get 4 dead, they don't have the map presence. They don't have someone in a position like Snakebite was to be in that base and to get that flag pulled. So they have to work hard yet again to take a team fight here.
Game 1 so far has been a real statement of intent. Putting other teams on notice, FaZe Clan appear to be doing right now. There's always criticisms of them starting slow. Not looking to do that here. 4 dead though for a moment, so Septify has the opportunity to push the flag forward. He's made it pretty far as well. An opportunity to throw it up to his teammate if he needs to. Suspector's going to catch it. Is he? No, he's not. A little fumble. A little bit of moment of panic as well. Not going to cost them too much. They do register 1 on the board. Now the score, 3-1, Cloud9. Finally on the board.
Not going to cost him there, but a warning sign. You cannot afford to make those kind of mistakes against teams like FaZe. Had they been in a position to shut you down, that could have been so detrimental, and they can't afford to do that as the tournament goes on here at the Halo World Championship. Septify does get stuck, and now FaZe will regain a little bit of map control, but you can see Renegade just waiting, hoping he can pounce, and Suspector's going to be the first one to walk into his trap.
The trap was sprung, the cheese was there. Now he can push forward. Sometimes playing a little bit ratty and pay dividends. Now he gains a lot of control for his team, pushes forward and takes control of the opponent's engine. Gonna toss this flag out. Snakebite's got a double kill as well. Renegade's prioritizing staying alive. Perhaps backstabbing this player on the flag as well. Manny's in trouble. World 2 doing a lot of damage. As he backs away to the shroom stairs, Septify is behind World 2 here. The overshield doing quite a lot to keep him alive here, keep him nice and healthy for this next fight. Septify continues to make it a difficult task, as World 2 will finally jostle with Septify and take him down. It's going to be a trade.
I mean, Septify did really well there against an overshield as well. Did a lot of damage and was able to give him the ring around the rosies, but Renegade gets another kill. He's going to be another player who is going to now look to disrupt the base of Cloud9, but they will sniff him out. 18 kills at the moment for Renegade. Maybe he's going to be in championship form. It's hard to say. It's been such a strange year for FaZe, hasn't it? Because they, of course, had that win in London, and we were like, all right, yeah, no, FaZe, they're going to be the team. They're going to dominate. It's Bandit starts. This is perfect for this squad. And then a few rocky performances in recent tournaments means that there was a lot of questions asked about would they be able to perform at the Halo World Championship. But then the most recent online tournament, they go on to win it, and they look like they are in the perfect form coming into this tournament.
When the pieces line up for FaZe Clan, they truly are a terrifying outfit. The only issue and concern, like you say, rightfully, they've been a little bit inconsistent this season. At London Major, you've seen the best of what they can do. You see the good, the bad, and the ugly with FaZe Clan, and you might even see it all in the same day sometimes. But right now, Frosty 18, 7, and 13. Renegade hitting 20 kills. If they're going to win championships, those 2 superstars need to find the form, and they are doing so here and now.
This should be the 4th flag, and it's going to be the perfect toss. It is going to be 4-1 with 4 minutes left. Things just gone from bad to worse for Cloud9. It's very unlikely they're going to have the minerals to get back into this game, and then it gets even worse when you look at that map 2 in this series layout as well. I think FaZe coming into this, they want to make a statement. They want to say to the likes of SSG, to the likes of Optic Gaming, Shopify, that we are here to play. There is not going to be any bum results this time. We'll see you in a winner's semi. We'll see you in the winner's final. We'll see you in the grand final. FaZe want to defend that title.
Title defense is well and truly on. Already here, winners quarterfinals. Time flies when you're having fun. We are always doing that at the Halo World Championships. Septify back down into Blue Engine. Renegade keeping tabs on him, passing that information over to his team. He's being cleared here though. It's good work from Cloud9 as they can continue to push forward. Time's going to start to play a factor here. That plasma grenade's not going to hit Royal 2. The second one will though. Running out of time. We have seen miracles in the past on Aquarius. Can Cloud9 do it? Can they do the unthinkable here? One flag capture away from defeat. They need 3 without reply just to tie this one up.
And Sab has been a key focus for me in this series. He's 13 and 16 at the moment, make it 14 kills on the board. Throughout the season, going up against FaZe, he is averaging 0.5 KD. He has really struggled against this roster. To see him a bit more comfortable in this first game means I think he's learned a lot about how to play against FaZe Clan, because I think as you practice, as you learn, you really need to be looking at the players you're going up against and the play style, and how does that affect you as an individual? Are you doing enough? Are you getting caught out too often? As I say that, Sab is going to be the last remaining player, and this flag's going to be moving again for FaZe.
Manny top P drops down front base, avoids the gun of Royal 2 for a moment, but not long enough as Manny will eventually fall, but Suspectors managed to even the odds just a touch. Snake bites behind enemy lines once more. Really has been a serious issue and concern for Cloud9. The flag's been tossed out. 1v1 with Manny and Renegade. Manny comes out on top this time. They need to keep winning 1v1s just for their confidence that maybe game 2's story can shift a little bit, because they truly are running out of time here.
I would dare say it's near impossible to get 3 flags back in 1 minute 40 against FaZe. We've seen 3 were scored though in very quick fashion when FaZe did it themselves. But sadly, it doesn't look like they're going to be making those kind of mistakes. Suspector's going to try his hardest though to put that first on the board, to give them at least an opportunity, a chance to get those 3 back-to-backs, but you can see where Royal 2 and Renegade are currently positioned. They're going to make it almost impossible.
You can see Spectre was caught between 2 mines, caught between 2 members of FaZe. Royal 2 sitting in his base and Snakebite behind him doing damage. Double kill for the General. Starting to roll forward now. Gets that flag return just to dash the hopes and dreams of Cloud9 of having some sort of miracle comeback. He's been in this base so much that he's almost a landlord, charging Cloud9 rent just to come back to their own base, and he continues to bully.
3 dev Cloud9, chance to move the flag and maybe get this 5th and final one in. That would be just FaZe Clan defined right here, wouldn't it? They like to just make sure they dominate in as much of a fashion as possible, and sometimes that is by getting as many flag caps on the board.
Renegade doubled all the way back, wasn't rewarded with the kill. 3 go down for FaZe then. I think they start to feel like this one's already done. Even if this flag gets pulled, so little time remaining now. This is just a consolation prize for Cloud9.
Yep, this game's over. There is not time for Cloud9 to do all of it. It has been a brilliant Aquarius CTF from FaZe, especially those 3 back-to-backs. I definitely want to go back and analyze and see just how they did it, but a lot of it was down to Snakebite. It's Renegade who will take the plaudits as he gets his 30th kill on the board, and FaZe Clan will take game 1 here in the winners quarterfinals.
Absolutely clinical here.
Weapons like the Ravager, it kind of shifts the attention of the engineering team to look at the weapon and see if there's any problems with it. We did find one problem with the Ravager in general, which was, I think it was the QA team gave us this bug, surfaced it to us, but basically when you have all the fire on the ground and you shot, say, a rocket over the fire, it was actually blocking and exploding the rocket as it went over.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody really expected that. I don't know if this was intentional or what, but it didn't feel good to have your rocket explode in the middle of the air. So we ended up having one of our engineers look at it, and yeah, sure enough, there was a physics object material that just kind of appears where the fire is and was exploding the rockets. So yeah, I think we learned a bit there and we're able to solve that, and you know, you won't have that happen anymore.
Yeah, that fire effect became very useful. You know, it's also putting up objects.
It's also just like a wall, right?
Yeah. The flex fire, I know we touched it a tiny bit, so I'll go through this one pretty quick. We just wanted to up the ready up time. We made a change to the S7 earlier this year, and we just wanted to make sure we mimicked that with the flex fire, so it could pull up really quick, and you could start being effective with it as soon as possible. Then the Impact Commando, this one, making sure, I do want to give a shout out to Halopedia. I did steal this image from them because they had the best screenshot I could find of the Impact Commando, even from our internal resources. I was like, I like theirs a little bit better. But yeah, overall design, we felt like the bloom was a little bit too strong, and it made it harder to actually secure those kills and land those final headshots.
Yeah, the previous iterations of the Impact Commando would be, you know, that after that first shot you would fire, the bloom was at, you know, max spread, and you'd have to really wait for that to reset in order to be effective. So wanted to just shave that down a little bit and you know, not have the bloom too impactful to when you're fighting enemies, and also the ADS transition time, we felt it was a little bit not in line with how the commando was, the base commando was functioning. So just going in there and tweaking some of those settings to make it more in line with the commando rifle.
Yeah, you got a little before and after here. You can kind of see it blooms around and kind of shoots around the target here. I get completely clowned on by a bot for that. I was like, oh, well, that's a good example. But yeah, made him a lot tighter, more consistent feeling. You could just quickly just mow someone down with it now.
And especially at range, right? That's where the Impact Commando, I felt, struggled previously. Because obviously, right, the bloom expands the further the player is. It's going to be more hard. It's going to be more difficult to shoot them. So just cleaning that up, making it feel good.
And then we had the Unbound.
But if you can live, you can keep your gun firing, you can keep doing damage, and you can keep influencing the game. That's what Cloud9 are going to need to do. Play their lives smartly, get their kills, hunt in packs. It's going to have to be a real smash and grab against the best Slayer team in the league.
Cloud9 haven't been able to get the first camouflage, but it might just be ripped away from them straight away. No, Manny's just about going to be able to survive here, but they are on the hunt, our FaZe clan. They are getting their noses to the ground here and looking for the camo. They do find him, but at least Manny gets the trade, being a little bit of a sneaky beaver.
Royal 2 is going to spawn up. 4v4 on the map now, once again. 2-kill game. Spectre and Manny over towards Glass.
Hey, it looks like they're playing their life here. They've already said it. They said no more deaths right at the start of the game. 5 was enough. No more.
No more mistakes, no more deaths. Happy to sit and wait, lay some traps, lay a foundation to build upon it. Frosty, a little bit weak for the fight. Step to fight, tries to capitalize the damage that was already done. Sab's going to slide in and apply the finishing touches. As I say that, though, elsewhere, Snakebite's picked up a double kill. He continues to do damage. He slides across bottom middle, makes it all the way into Whirlpool. Gets a trade against Sab as well. That's 3 kills for Snakebite, 4, 1, and 2. The perfect opening for him, and now a 2-kill game. FaZe in the lead.
Notice how FaZe were hunting in packs there as well. As soon as they recognized that one of the C9 members was on their own, they made sure they pushed him together. It was just a trade, thankfully for Cloud9, but you can see the intent from FaZe is to shut down any individual that might just be on their own.
Renegade, purpose in his eyes, shock rifle in his hands. He's getting information. You can see the screen peeking over towards his teammates. Fortunately for him, a beautifully placed sticky grenade from Manny will eliminate him from the equation. The shock rifle will go down. Was there any ammunition left to play with in it though? Frost got to charge forward and get a kill as well. Looked as though the plasma pistol was going to be to his demise, but ultimately Frosty gets the job done. So a 3-kill game now. FaZe continue to put Slays down on the board. Suspector currently struggling, which is not what you expect to see from him. Typically, he's the one who leads the charge when it comes to the Slays. Currently sitting at 0, 1, and 4.
FaZe have not lost a Slayer to Cloud9 all season long, and I think that's always going to be a concern in the back of Cloud9's mind of how do we break this curse against the team that seems unbreakable, especially on a map they haven't lost all year as well. And you have to try and think outside the box, but to do so, you then maybe expose yourself, you maybe take a few more risks, and FaZe will look to take advantage of that as well.
The trigger discipline from Snakebite, you can hear players sliding all around him. He went in the tower, seen 2 players in front of him, thought that's not the opportunity to shoot, that's not the opportunity to give away where I am.
Remember the days when camouflage was actually camouflage?
Yeah.
And you actually couldn't see someone, or it felt like that, but nowadays, you just get seen so easily, that little shimmer, and your pants are pulled down very quickly.
We need a GA resolution, that's what we need to do. Let's go back to 30 frames per second. Suspector's in tower though. He has gotten himself a kill, he's on the board now. That'll do his confidence the world of good. There's always that little panic you have in yourself when you're playing a Slayer and you're on 0 kills that I really don't want to be the guy, the goose, at the Halo World Championships.
16-14, the game very much tight and slow at the moment. And it reminds me of a good old lockout match back in the day. You just wait for that moment to push through. We see Renegade trying to take an angle here, and there should be an easy lineup, but that is a missed opportunity for an easy kill there, and Renegade will know it, but Snakebite is able to at least clean up some damage elsewhere, and Renegade makes up for it.
He lined that one up perfectly. Took a little off the top and the sides. That's a fresh fade. Back to Whirlpool he goes. Septify almost stepped out a little bit too far. Would have paid for it too. Camouflage now scooped up. This is a terrifying combination in the hands of most players. More so when it's Renegade. Septify gets shocked to the core. He continues rolling, double kill for Renegade. The world's his oyster right now as he soars forward towards Sab. He's positioned top elevator, he drops down. He's not long for the world either. And the headshot for good measure when it didn't even need to be.
Well, Renegade is locked in at the moment. He hasn't actually said a word, so I'm convinced that the rest of the team must be coming for him. And I tell you what, let's find out. Let's go to a listening with FaZe Clan and see how they're feeling about this 7-kill lead.
Yo, one bottom here, one bottom here.
Yeah, bro.
BJ, I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah, I can watch it. I can watch it. They should be a lot bigger.
Yeah, they're all trapped. They're all trapped. They're bottom in. Yeah, C-Pod on you. One. Nice.
One bullet shock down.
Yo, bottom here, 3 hits in.
Bullet shock down.
In turbine.
Turbine? Is turbine weak?
Nice. Bottom A.
I'm gonna hit this. Can we fight this?
Back A. Yeah, no, we leave here. We leave.
Good go.
It's up. In red.
I'm with John.
Two bottom A.
Yo, John, we should hit it.
A lot of nades top tower.
Top A. Okay, that's fine. Yo, pipe there. They're wrapping red. I'm gonna leave John and go bottom A.
You can watch my AK.
Weak bottom A, Step. Step's one at bottom A.
Top A cat, guys.
Top A cat can kill me. He's really weak on that. Nice. Good trade.
Yo, one shot, red bar, bottom mid. Nice.
Yo, grapples up now.
Two.
Grapple weak. He's weak with batteries. Might have it. I think he has grapple, bro.
I'm trying to get to Greg, go BR.
Oh, we got camo on 20, guys. Camo on 20.
Shot up. No.
Top A weak.
Yeah, I'm holding glass.
Camo 15. They're probably just going to wait for camo with grapple.
You might have shot.
Few resets,
Okay, I heard that. I got you. Push him.
To the right, so we went to the right.
Camo 5.
Yeah, you can see the corner, Brad. I have Ego in this camera. I am Ego in the fucking
John's challenge.
Top red.
Bottom A, one hit Manny.
Neither weak. Two
turbine. John got it. Nice, John.
Nice, I'm living for you guys. I'm gonna live. Yo, one top red. We should kill this guy.
I'll think shocks for a bit.
Yo, gonna be bad ledge?
Nice, John has camo shock.
Turn on
behind me.
Okay, we're going.
Brad might die here.
Brad me down. Trade it. Top A.
I'm hitting bottom A.
I'll come when you go.
Neither one shot, Manny.
Go on.
Keep playing
Another
yourself.
one bottom A, Matt. Mangler door.
That's my village.
Oh, Manny's unknown. We lost Manny.
Okay, Septifies BR.
Actually, a great listening and great insight from FaZe Clan, and they do seem very locked. The communication is on point. Very upbeat as well, very confident. I think that's what you want to hear as a FaZe Clan fan. It has you thinking good things maybe around the corner here at the Halo World Championship. Oh my God!
Good things happening right now. Never mind around the corner as Renegade locks in a triple kill, killing spree, and he continues to roll.
Only the triple though. You can see he was desperate to search for more. An 11-kill lead now for FaZe as they look to try and make it 8-0 throughout this season on Recharge Slayer. And Cloud9 just doesn't look like they've been able to find that recipe to try and break down this.
There's a lot to digest during that incident as well. Some of the good things that I was listening to, it wasn't, listen, we always expect one shot here, blah, blah, blah. But we're starting to hear things like, I'm watching your glass, can you watch me, can you keep me alive here? That's the perfect communication that you expect to hear from these teams. FaZe Clan start to play like that, they're a terrifying outfit. Renegades in pipes, getting another kill. 13, 5, and 4. He has only died 4 times in the Slayer so far.
Heard a few times as well, each player kind of hyping each other up, just saying like, nice job when they get a kill. I think that's very important when it comes to chemistry. Maybe goes underappreciated on a team at just boosting your squad mates' morale. You can see Renegade just now is so confident in terms of every fight he pushes, and maybe that's off the back of the confidence from his team in himself. It's another kill. It's another easy fight for him, and now FaZe are only 6 kills away from securing this victory.
Cloud9, their Slayer woes, again, they continue. It's difficult, and it's tough to keep harping on about it, but when it's a glaring issue that you have, there's 2 Slayers in every series, something's got to give, improvements have to be made, and FaZe Clan, we're not interested in giving you any opportunity. They doubled their series advantage.
Something that FaZe Clan fans, also known as the FaZe Clans, to scream.
And then you got to tune each grenade to make sure they each kind of give the appropriate amount of bumps, you know, bump up that you want. And so we had to do some engineering work here to make sure that we weren't pushing people around too much, and like that was mostly when people were on the ground, right? They had their feet on the ground. We didn't want to knock them around, and so Ryan Albin, who we've given plenty of shout outs to because he's been doing so much good sandbox work, he made that happen for us.
Yeah. Ryan is my go-to person when I need something implemented and whatnot. So yeah, we added in a grounded and airborne scaler that we're able to function differently. So you're only impulsed while you're airborne versus if you are grounded, the grenade impulse won't affect you. Yeah. And that was a behavior that we had looked at when we compared Legacy.
Got it right here for you.
Right. And yeah, we found
some games it'll bump you, other games it won't when you've got your feet planted. And we noticed Halo 2 Classic, it didn't bump you. So we're like, all right, let's take a look at that. Yeah. And kind of embrace that a little bit.
Yeah, it's very interesting looking back at some of these, when you do the legacy comparisons on all this, it's just like, you almost forget sometimes, and then you go back and you see, and then there right there is highlighted the airborne scaler, the grounded player acceleration, so we're able to put that at basically 0 there, and the airborne instantaneous acceleration, which is how players impulse. Able to tune both separately, not all bundled together. So
super important to have that granular control. Yeah,
and I understand that we gave you a per grenade scaler, right? How did that actually end up? Did every grenade end up with the same value?
Yeah, that was actually something that was implemented for all grenade types through our game. Yeah, it's their damage effect properties. So we're able to tune them not just for grenades all up, right, per frag grenade, per plasma grenade, spike grenade, dynamo grenades, all grenade types. So it was something that I had requested from Ryan, and Ryan pulled through as always.
Yeah, you can see here, just in one of our dev environments here, just testing out different jump heights. What's an appropriate height when we're looking at those other games? Sometimes they'd launch it very, very far, like.
Enemy team scoring. Enemy team scoring. Enemy halfway to victory. Enemy team scoring. 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 Enemy team nearing victory. Enemy team scoring. Oddball. Defeat. Round 1. Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Enemy has the ball. Enemy halfway to victory. Ball dropped. Ball reset. Incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. 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 Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming. Enemy team nearing victory. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. 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 Enemy has the ball. Round 2. Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. 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 Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Incoming. Enemy has the ball. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. 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 Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Enemy halfway to victory. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds. Incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. 1 minute remaining. Enemy has the ball. Enemy team nearing victory. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Seconds remaining. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Defeat.
A series like this, have we?
I don't mind. I don't mind.
In game 1, round 1, we're seeing a little bit of baggage.
In early from the start. First one's free is what you might say.
Wow. That is going to dictate how this series goes. And boy, am I excited for it, because you better know, if you're going to drop some bags in round 1, if ITB do come back, they will be dropping the baggins back to you. I saw Wootum stand up and flip the bird.
He's been letting people know.
He has.
It was shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin's what I said.
And his mother's watching.
His mother is, but well, hopefully she didn't see that on the socials. Because her son, as far as she's concerned, is a little angel.
I think she would encourage it.
She
actually.
probably would.
She'd be like, yeah, go on.
I've seen the way she answers some trolls on social media. She definitely, he takes right after her.
Well, the early round, sadly, for ITB, is going in favor of Complexity. They're not quite able to match the Slays at the moment. You can see just the stats on your screen. You don't need to be a mathematician to know who is leading in terms of Slays. Complexity have a heavy lead right now.
I'm just really glad that's not a requirement for this job, is being a mathematician. Because Lord knows I wouldn't stand a chance.
53.
Good from you. Some good. See, I can't even fact check. I'm just going, okay, that sounds good to me.
I feel that way about a lot of things. If I just say the number,
if you say it with confidence as well,
not many people are going to go back and fact check it.
no one's going to carry the one.
By the time they start counting it, there's already another couple of kills on the board.
Yeah,
so
you were like, at the time it was that, of course. Yeah. Subject to change. Constantly flowing, always evolving. As is the gameplay on our screens right now. Chick tries to get a trade, tries he might, he fails. He does not succeed, and Wootum does fall as well. So Mighty's the Dutchman, last man standing for his team. Backs away towards single stack Huss, not interested in letting them survive. Will chase that one down, will hunt them down. Complexity starting to piece something together again into the breach. You've got to be careful here, because this game can get away from you. Complexity are very good at doing it. It's being difficult to play against.
Enemy halfway to victory. Team nearing victory. Remaining. Defeat.
Has that information. You can see that's why he's a little bit hesitant to push into it, getting tagged up from over at the shock rifle by Huss.
3 dead.
This is good. This is perfect for ITB. They now have the blue set up. They now have the opportunity to play the ball. Unfortunately, though, they haven't cleared out tower. They haven't pushed forward, so they do not have the comfortability of knowing that if a player in tower dies, they can play the ball. They're going to have to fight off the back foot here. They've done so successfully. Ryan Noob and Rain, off that initial push, have fallen. And now Complexity start to spawn towards goal, and that is perfect news for Into the Breach. That's exactly where they want them.
Well, 17 more seconds needed for ITB to win this map after being 1-0 down, but here comes the Complexity push. This ball is going to have to be played, which it will be. And now ITB going to have to refocus about trying to regain map control. They get the first. Can they get another? Yes, they can. Chick is on a tear. Sticks him.
Into the breach, into the bizzle. Chick's giving him the wiggles. Mighty soars into pipes now, ball in hand. Spins around, puts shots down on breaking shot. Has the help from Wooten there as well. They only need 6 more seconds, but the ball is down. Happy to play this one patiently. Unfortunately, Mighty stepped out just a touch too far. Wooten is going to get pressurized here. He's got to try and stay alive. Prioritize living. Huss down to no shields, but Jimbo is too. These next few moments are pivotal because if Complexity can get their hands on the ball, they can get a perfect setup. Chick's in big trouble. Grenade goes down. Not enough damage. Tries to get trade. Gets the stick. 4 dead for Complexity. Jimbo's got hands on ball. Into the breach will win game 1.
Forget Chick. Call him Shtick instead, because that's 2 sticks that were big for ITB as they take the round. And despite the fact that the Baggins was dropped after the first round, I said ITB, they're a team. They will remember. And they come back to take the first map here. This is going to be a brilliant series. Very surprised that these teams find themselves here, especially Complexity with how good this
Forge community content that goes into the game requires multiple levels of back and forth, iteration, bug fixing, QAing. It's a lot. So you got a couple individuals managing, frankly, like multiple extensive projects that are like a lot of different vertical touch points. So
Enemy flag returned. Captured your flag. Enemy flag returned. Enemy captured your flag. Remaining. Captured your flag. Defeat.
he's going to, but he's going to sit behind that box. Mighty's recognizes he has to get himself out of trouble here. Rudum and Jim elsewhere, though, on the map. They're doing a lot of damage, getting themselves a lot of kills. Huss has gotten a trade eventually. But this, so far, Dan, is complete control and domination from the Europeans.
It's a 13-kill lead. And they're happy to take this one slow. Force Complexity to try and do something here. Every time Mighty's presses his right trigger, I feel a little tingle.
Yeah.
You just feel like he's got something a little bit special. And to have the sniper in your hands when you have Wutum on your team, by the way, always... Oh, what? Ooh. Like, he's just wasting ammo and just says, actually, I'll waste this last bullet on your body. To have the sniper rifle whilst you have Wutum on your team demonstrates what a good sniper you are. Because, of course, mouse and keyboard, we know, usually would be the ideal sniper holder. And yeah, see,
no,
we told you.
We called upon this.
We told you, Ryan Oob. You drop the baggins will come back to you.
Naughty, naughty, naughty. Sometimes the baggie becomes the bagger, and vice versa. Speaking of baggins, do you leave your tea bag in or out with a cup of tea?
Whilst I'm drinking it?
Yeah.
I take it out.
Of course.
Of course.
You want to be a heathen. You'd be a heathen to leave it in.
You steep the tea.
Yes.
Also in the correct temperature of the water. You have to boil it.
Yes,
Some of these Americans, they only
know.
boil it till like 50. I'm like, that's not even boiling.
I'll get emotional if I start talking about how the Americans make tea.
Jesus.
They're a problem. They're an issue.
Well, I mean, the team that's in hot water right now is Complexity.
That was good.
King of the Hill.
God, I'm brilliant.
You steeped that at the right temperature.
42 to 26, and sadly for Complexity, you really struggle to see a comeback into this one. It would have to be something miraculous. First, they need to get the sniper rifle. It's going to be Jimbo's chance to have a little bit of a show with it. And actually, the grenade does the job for the first one. 7 more kills, and ITB will be 2-0 up.
Hill
On the way to
incoming.
Complexity out of the Halo World Championship.
Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. 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 Enemy about to score. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score. Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. 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 Enemy about to score. Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. 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 Enemy about to score. Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. 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 Enemy team scored. Kill incoming. Kill ready. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score. Enemy team took the hill. One minute remaining. Team took the hill. 30 seconds remaining. Seconds. Defeat.